So, guten Abend. Ja, schon gefühlt ewig, oder nicht nur gefühlt eigentlich, ist es schon ewig her, dass ich gestreamt habe. Und ja, momentan mache ich viel Sport, mache viele andere Sachen außer PS5 zocken. Aber wir sind auf jeden Fall noch dabei, ne? Auf jeden Fall. Das ist jetzt vielleicht ein bisschen geheimer hier, mitten in der Nacht. Aber mal schauen.
The mine's just down the road from there. And the village? Safe from the flood for now, but they've got.
Jetzt müssen wir erstmal Nebenquest machen anscheinend.
Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed
Aber ich glaube, da waren wir auch. Wir
Wir
nähern uns Richtung Ende, ne? Wir sind schon beim 16. Stream. Mal schauen. Vorbei? Auch 16? Na, mal gucken, wie viel es noch wäre.
I won't let that. Didn't think you does Blackthorn. I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should? No. Yeah, well.
Okay, easy. Ah, das ist die ganze Schmiedequest. Die geht ja auch gefühlt ewig. So, dann haben wir da noch eine. Und im Main Room. Ist die Frage, ist das... Ja, okay. Auf jeden Fall erstmal noch die Main Nebenquests.
How was she? The Enterprise.
Hallo.
Don't tell me.
Oh no. I'm working on bringing. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal. But let's just say it gets very. Only mithril engines get hotter. Trouble is, and I hear.
Was willst du?
If it's for the good. Oh, so.
You've got a couple of examples.
More fallen. So this smelter is similar to the myth.
That's right. And what's more, they're
Alter, was?
directional. Transferring heat. We've collected as many as we can.
So you want me to visit some ruins?
That's it. We're only 3 short, Mike. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin, and another in the Silent
Alter, jetzt müssen wir noch mega mich
Right,
aufteilen, oder
do.
was? Eieiei. Okay. Ist einmal noch die Briefquest. Alter, was? Ist ja alles grün hier. Eieiei. Holy moly, die ganze Welt hat Nebenquests für mich. Eieieiei. Dann weiß ich, was ich die nächsten 6 Streams mache. Hm? Nebenquests.
The stew's awfully thin.
Post.
There's no way of knowing if Doris.
Ja, da war noch einer. Okay. Ah, jetzt muss ich da wieder hin.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oh, sogar eine Cutscene.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
I'm afraid not. She's my job, actually. When she heard what the mission was,
Did she?
following up on... Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberating the dragons...
The slaver Cole's team were tracking. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on...
Will
Martha's
Doris
Quest.
insist on going alone?
Ich glaube, dann machen wir die zuerst. Jo. Alter, so viele grüne Ausrufezeichen plus. Holy moly macaroni.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Ja, Martha hat auch eine Quest für mich.
I'd like you to take something seeds for planting. I'll keep providing, but if these pools go as if they've lived their whole lives in so small wonder they ain't got the foggiest out. And if you're wondering why you, Sir Wade's putting a brave.
Hab ich.
All right.
Thanks. There. That should be enough to...
Gitzerkraut? Ich dachte, das ist nur Schokobos.
Gizal green.
Not the most mouth-watering crop pie. Better that than something that'll... And chocobos love
Yeah.
them too, which is no small thing. They ain't exactly succulent.
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wait, I'll go up...
I'm sure you.
Wie viele Aufträge kann ich eigentlich verfolgen? Ich muss die ganze rechte Seite voll haben. So, hier ist irgendwas.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Kann ich Torgal die Fährte aufnehmen? Oh, da ist
It's
sie.
been a pleasure.
I'll give your offer.
Doris.
How goes the investigate?
Sid,
You. I heard you.
of course. And it had to be me. The bear, she's no fool. If we'd come in...
That was her just so.
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's up after her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach. She hired herself an imperial... She's dangerous.
Then I'm going with. I'll take care of the escort. You can see
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You...
Okay. Nicht weit von hier. So, jetzt haben wir hier zwei. Da oben eine. Machen wir die zuerst. Ich habe ja neue Shiva-Fertigkeiten, ne? Hab ich die schon reingetan? Ich glaube ja, ne? Für Stein, glaube ich. Nee, noch gar nicht. Hab ich die schon erlernt? Ich glaube schon, oder? Diamantenstaub? Kannst du auf jeden Fall machen. Ne, hab ich noch nicht erlebt. Was noch? Schon geil. Aber wir müssen, glaube ich, laut Trophäe alle machen. Irgendwann. Leichte Gegnerberührung. Gut, die hat nicht viel zum Breaken. Ja, wir sammeln erstmal für die dicken Dinger. Aber trotzdem würde ich die mal ausprobieren wollen. Wahrscheinlich für Stein. Ich habe gar keinen Stein mehr. Ja. Dreieck machen wir Diamantenstein. Viereck ist die Frage. Glazial. Ja, 1, 2. Gucken wir mal, was Shiva so kann.
Ah, what brings you to...
a delivery.
These are... Martha's keen to cut... I jest, of course. But they'd long since...
Martha was hoping he might be able to show so that they'll be able.
That's not... These
Das war's dann.
bearers had only recently... They know little of freedom. Of providing... Unless we teach them how to live like free men. I feel not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far. It's about time we all started to... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much, but...
The Horde is...
Die Horde.
They're coming, so wait.
Time it all. I thought... Gather the men in the square. Send...
Yes, so...
Machen wir.
The Horde.
A Kashek. A veritable legion of them. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size.
Now you're out of.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive...
What if you could call on.
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend. They may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians.
Und ich mache den Unterschied.
You're right. I will. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
Wie gemein.
To think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home.
It is what it is.
If you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you?
Nein.
Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did?
Nein.
Having never stood up for yourselves?
Okay.
Or will you fight
Das ist
like
die
free men
Bratpfanne.
and women?
Jetzt nicht so überzeugt.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Jawohl! Let's go.
Thank you, Martha.
Martha.
Don't mention it.
Aha.
Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small... Upon engaging with you...
You're going to look.
I am. We will have by coordinate with luck. That and for you and...
A sound plan. I'd say you have both, please.
Ha!
Sir Wade!
Then you know what we work together. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That East Forest area.
Forasaria! Let's go! Ich will Shiva ausprobieren.
We've no time to argue, my lord.
And I will do as you.
Suppose we'd better...
Right.
Kämpfen.
The calm before the...
Akasische Gnome.
And here it comes. Not let this village fall.
Nice. Eigentlich ist das so ein bisschen wie Feuer. Also Feuer und Eis sind eigentlich so ein bisschen vergleichbar. Nee, das ist eine Frühjahrskarte. Shiva hat mich noch nicht so überzeugt, muss ich sagen.
Looks like that's the...
Lord Rossfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on...
Or the better half of it.
Karl ist doch ein
How many
Quinn, ne?
Akashic remain in East
Quill.
Pool?
Quinn.
Hard to say. My men are still facing... I could order it...
No. You stay here. I'll go off. Join me.
If you're... May the fa...
Easy. Jetzt machen wir ein Bett vor, Digga. Kannst du weit weg.
Next one's mine. I might know one.
Darf ich jetzt einen Schock benutzen? Goblin, was habe ich gesagt? Genug vorhin, ne? Hey, hey. Da ist er.
There it is. With me, Toggle.
Toggle.
Get him.
Guter Schaden, ne? Fast one-shotted, ey. Irgendwie hab ich mega gegen die Cooldowns jetzt sonst. Jo. Ziemlich overpowered, glaube ich.
All right. Back to East.
Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield...
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. We were able to eradicate the... I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attack. I hesitate to say it, but...
I think it might.
We saved... Thank you.
No, Sway, you brought us together. Show...
We never had nothing, but now we do.
Forgive us, but there's no... We're free men now. We have to fight to protect.
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have us.
Come on then.
This village is...
Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute.
They're not slaves anymore.
No, your father took... And I believe if he was still...
I believe you,
I shall remain here, my lord. After all, this is my home.
I think you'll...
Eastpool.
But you should be proud, or I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought to be
Can we continue to...
Of course. As Rosarians.
Indeed we...
And Clive, come by. I ain't paid you for...
All right.
Ja, alright. Kommen gleich später noch vorbei, dass ich auch nicht bezahlen kann für den Job. Ja, alright. Der sagt nicht, ja, ist nicht nötig.
clearing the goblins from... There's one sight that I shall never forget. You. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. But every time, I would think back to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may...
So wait, you have always been... I know that East, and indeed all of it...
Thank you. I know the rest of the world will be safe in...
Oh, Cuties. Bromance. Machen wir erstmal die anderen beiden, aber... Was ist schneller, von da oder von da? Ich fürchte fast von hier, ne? So. Ist schon laut heute, wie pöbeln die da rum, ey. Hau den Mal. Andere Richtung. Kommt man doch hin. Hä? Aber von hier oder was? Okay. Okay, was ist hier los?
Good. How did Doris come to know?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready to bear.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are... We've suffered too many delays.
Yes.
Oh, it appears we have company.
What the fuck?
You're welcome to try.
Eben. Bam, bam, bam. Wieder aufstehen. Bam.
So much for...
You'll forgive me for not... I surrender.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. You know, I... casting your lot with this
Better fighting for a cause. I'm sorry, Sid. I should... This woman, my
What?
former master, once trained to bear...
Ah ja, zum menschlichen
She raised
Waffen.
me like a daughter. And I did.
It wasn't all terrible. You were always so eager to learn. And had such clever... But you proved... How about it, my little...
I never swore my blade to you. To liberate the... Farewell, master.
You always were a... Perhaps that's the reason...
Wie, die darf einfach gehen. Ich dachte, die bringen die jetzt um.
What do you want to do with...
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. And she no longer has friends in high places.
All right.
I am.
Gerne. Nice. Der geht jetzt nicht automatisch zurück ins Versteck, oder? What?
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more.
With any luck, they'll be Owen, your letter.
I'd been hoping as much. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months, she's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for Bear. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you came here. Anyway, thanks again, Sid.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Warte, ich muss immer kurz gucken, was da draußen los ist. Das macht mich kirre. Jetzt müssen wir eh erstmal wieder zurück nach Marthas Rast. Okay, ich glaube irgendwelche übelst voll betrunken. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob die meine Straße hier lang gegangen sind oder ob das actually ein Nachbar ist. Wild.
The hero? It's lucky you came by when not only did my seeds get to...
I just did what I...
And it's only... Take it before...
Danke.
Thank you, Mum.
So, he's put in a home to free...
Well, it was your...
I know that, but... I never stopped, though I suppose the wreck. You know, bearers live in... Loath as I am to recall...
I take it you didn't always...
Well, if you really want to know... In fact, that's how I met him.
Oh.
The stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up, and before I knew it, the cheeky horse was rattling on at me about how I told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. But my got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it. And you know what he did? And then I did the same. We made a...
And you what?
Well, we both, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Ellie certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father.
Suppose you're right, and if we don't manage, good thing we've got it's almost. Anyway, better get back to work. At least the folks who's...
That sounds like...
Shoot. Oh, nice. Okay, da hatte ich aber noch eine. Jetzt ist die Frage, was kürzer ist. Ich muss wieder von hier. Na, wieder andersrum. Ich habe schon mal gesagt, dass die Grafik mega geil aussieht, als ich schon fast vergessen habe.
Ready, go?
Warte mal. Ja, ich komm da. Oh, hier ist eine Kiste. Nice. Das war's? What the fuck? Nein. Da? Okay.
Deal with these ones first.
Irgendwie habe ich so übelst geringe Cooldowns bekommen. Ja. Hi, Mage Element, grüß dich. Alles gut bei dir? Oh, ich muss echt hier, Mann. Junge. So, 1 von 3. So, jetzt sind wir hier fertig. Nice. So, hier sind 80.000 Sachen. Grün. Nordstadt. Ja, bin gleich aber schlafen, denke ich. Ja, ist auch schon spät, ne? Vor allem vom Freitag. Was machst du eigentlich? Bist du Student oder bist du... Hast du das schon mal erzählt? Warte mal, hier muss ich... Wie kann ich denn da hin? Ah, okay. Okay. Ich würde sagen, gucken wir erstmal auf der Quest hier oben. Ist sonst noch was? Ja. Ich bin fertig mit Abitur. Nice! Kannst dich ja erstmal auf die faule Haut legen. Wie war Abi? Fandst du schwer?
My wards and I may soon be.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne.
Ich hasse mündlich, weil ich nicht mit Englisch gehabt bin. Bei uns war mündlich mega krass, weil wir hatten so einen Biolehrer, der hat uns halt die Themen vorher gesagt. Und das darfst du eigentlich nicht machen als Lehrer, aber der hat das einfach gemacht. Und dann war auch das mündliche Abitur eigentlich nur auswendig lernen.
And
Und ich hatte tatsächlich 15 Punkte.
He wants
Das
to
werde ich nie vergessen.
transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which he's already secured the support of the various armies.
He would rob the
Believe me, I have.
What does Captain Philly when the town was under attack?
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel.
Den töten wir.
But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be Clive, would you for your services to Northreach? And unlike Philippe, well,
Mach ich.
thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, in the garrison.
Overseeing the
All right.
Kriegt aber ganz schön wenig Punkte.
I may have met this duke before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Wenn man einfach einen Lehrer als Elternteil hätte in den Fächern, in denen man Abitur macht. Ja, das wäre aber auch Cheaten, ey. Ich glaube dann, wenn die sogar was sagen, so, hey, dann sind sie befangen, ihr Sohn darf nicht oder so. Ich glaube nicht, dass das erlaubt ist.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilian... Right, you should be alright. Wait here.
Wait hier, läuft 2 Meter weiter nach hinten.
So, you are... and I shall see... But tell me, is it...
Der sieht aus wie dieser eine Bösewicht, der jetzt den fantastische Grindelwald gespielt hat. Der Mads Mikkelsen, glaube ich, heißt er.
Ah, you are worried the expanded garrison will render yours, yet you needn't be. Pride of place, in fact, but no more. For it is...
Why here you are?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape, which is more than can be. The Empire wants for a capital, with Caer Norvent as her citadel. What we need only build a wall around both. Plans are all soon enough. These thralls...
I fear you underestimate how should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach.
The people will do as... If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, one whose authority... That is why this levy, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so. And yet there are those who...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to do... You would sow the seeds of
wer ist das
your
denn?
empire in your own...
Sabine.
Sabine.
Yes, and I told you then how putting...
Without an empire...
And in yours, there will be... Is that what Grieger wills for...
Do not take her name.
I'll come back later.
Wie, I come back later? Was mache ich denn?
Citizens, I wonder what the people... It wouldn't hurt to...
Das ist das Langweiligste, was es gibt, man Menschen fragen. Dieses Quest-Design. Schon ein kleiner Punktabzug, ey.
Right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side. And now he's trying to... If the dame said she wanted him run out...
Hast du deinen Your-Shop schon geöffnet? Bei League, meinst du? Ja. Aber leider kriegt man da immer die Most Played Champions. Ich spiele nicht so viele verschiedene Champions. Das heißt, ich habe immer Skins von Champions, wo ich schon geile Skins für habe. Bisschen doof. Am besten sollte man sich so 2, 3 Kacheln irgendwie aussuchen können, von welchen Champion. Dass du trotzdem noch einen zufälligen Skin hast, aber halt von dem Champion, den du willst. Ein legendärer sogar? Nice, Glückwunsch. Und, holst du dir den? Ich habe tatsächlich noch genug Riot Points gerade durch den Amazon Prime Scheiß. Aber ich warte da immer auf die Battle Passes.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of...
You build a life for yourself.
Keiner kann allein,
He
okay.
thinks he's not. Will do whatever it.
Well, the
So,
people
jetzt kann
seem
ich wieder
united
zurück.
enough. What about the soldiers?
Alter, jetzt müssen wir noch 3 Soldaten fragen, oder was? Bin ich denn hier... So stelle ich mir Death Stranding vor. Ich hatte einen legendären Ari-Skin. Hast du den gekauft? Ich habe auch einen gehabt, ja. Aber wie gesagt, da habe ich schon auch andere legendäre geile Sachen.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your...
Well, I mean, look around us.
Hast du keinen legendären Naso-Skin, hä?
The traders might not like having the screws put on them.
Free RP.
But if they've volunteered, a few more of their I think the Duke's got a point when and if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to.
Okay, krass, die Soldaten sind so mega pro. Wir können das auch argumentieren. Aber die Bürger haben keinen Bock, ne? Armor Titan Nasus.
You're the one who's talking to his
Nice.
eminence.
Klingt
On
sehr
the
cool.
dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his...
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Duke. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with a If the Duke can get us some
Das ist ein Ehrenmann.
equipment we need to
So muss es
fight off
sein.
those blue-skinned bastards.
I left everything.
Oh. As long as you remain, the veil will see.
Das ist das Neueste von ihm. Ah, okay. Sagt mir zwar auch was, aber hatte ich jetzt nicht so vor
I
Augen.
hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this... Do you think that's a good...
It's not. All I know is that unless the look, no one like wants Sandbreak is.
Na, Mann. Nicht noch 3 Leute.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing.
Junge, wie komme ich denn jetzt zu ihm hin? Schaue ich mir gleich mal den... Hä? Der will weggehen?
Captain, do you have a moment?
Armor Titan Nasus. Armored Titan Nasus.
Thank you for last time.
Der sieht aus wie ein Asir, ey.
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
Mit diesem Rad hinten auf dem Rücken sieht er aus wie Bahamut auch so ein
I'm in
bisschen.
2 minds.
Sehr
It's my
nice.
sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love is... Well, thanks again.
Gerne, gerne.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that.
Meine Güte, ey. Diese Nebenquests. Ich renne hier eine halbe Stunde von A nach B rum, um zu quatschen. Hallo Isabel.
Ah, were you able to speak?
I was.
Well, it will certain, though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the town. They deserve to be heard, Clive.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than... I fear he sees the people as mere... Needless to say, they themselves are of a different... The soldiers, meanwhile, are... And not just because of the Duke's rank.
I thought had I sworn to protect Sandbreak? Thank you for...
I don't know about...
Aha, wer ist das?
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well. Because I realised what really... Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return.
Ah, sorry.
I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together. All of us. And with you to lead us, my lady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for North, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke. But I suspect until then.
Until then.
Until then. Fortsetzung folgt also. Toll. So, dann habe ich jetzt hier noch eine.
Those things I said before.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Hallo, ich bin Chocobo.
I heard the dame got an eye concert with them.
What the fuck?
Come on.
Ist ja gerade ein bisschen glitchy aus.
No need to ride.
Nein! Ach, come on, Mann. Nicht nach links, hallo.
Good girl.
Nicht good girl. Böses Girl.
Don't get surrounded. It's over.
Holy moly. Das war schon mal. Nice. 2 von 3.
Two down.
So, und das war's hier, ne? Perfekt. Gehen wir noch zu dem Plus.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer. Anyone without a blade, come and get one. Sharpest edge in Dravost, guaranteed.
Das ist so eine spannende Musik wieder.
Clive!
And the Akashic.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north. Enough for the villagers to barricade him.
Well done.
Welcome. I'd never have guessed, you know. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost, keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak up.
Who this? Ist das nicht der Schmied?
Blackthorn.
No.
One of the scouts couldn't keep his... Unlike my best mate who did so then. Not enough for us to detect. That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him.
But that ain't the whole of... Vulcan, our master, he left it to me. The bet. Bloody stupid. If someone's Lord's got talent. You should let them practice their... Our master wasted half his life.
So you're wasting half of mine.
You're what travels... Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have... I may be a selfish...
What? You had to...
Even if it meant...
Enough. You can finish beating... Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough. Still, give us some...
Los jetzt.
You,
Huh?
We can't.
Right you are. Don't want any nasty surprise. Oh, and... Black...
Akashic on the...
How close to that?
Within sight of the walls. They'll wash right over us.
Good idea.
Understood.
Easy.
I'm prepared to fight it.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic last stands, you hear?
August's right. The people here are tough and willing.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Take good.
Leave it to me. And
Das war ja eine komische Situation, dass ich nochmal so extra gefragt wurde, ob ich weitermache. Dauert das jetzt so lange oder was? Oh, wer ist er denn? Stier oder was? Das ist ganz schön tanky. Hallo? Hast du mich unterbrochen oder was? Immer schlafen. Ciao, gute Nacht. Schlaf gut. Bis dann. Das war's? Nein, als ob.
Is that it?
Nein.
Apparently not.
What the fuck? Gut ist. Chimäre? Nice. Ich habe noch nie gesehen. Die sehen nicht mal kassisch aus. Nice. Gut, dass ich kein Heiltrinken mehr habe. Alter, die Chimäre. Das erinnert mich auch an die alten FF-Teile. So gut animiert. Kennt man gar nicht. Holy shit. Mega geil. Nur das Geräusch. 53 war schon nice. Oh.
This one. Too slow.
Oh.
Fire and flame.
Nice. Chimäre erlegt. Nice. Wieder ein Throwback-Kampf zu besseren FFs. Nein, zu einer Nostalgie. Alter, das ist schon geil aus. Nice.
Oh, the question is,
Hoffentlich.
is any?
Oh oh.
Man, a lot. As many as I could, he says. The old
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the...
Good.
In time, yeah. We...
Nice.
Sid, enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmare. But mostly,
I'm afraid I've only done. There's no getting. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines.
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the...
that may be. With ether floods springing up all over, we'll fortify the... and I'll see that they're guarded.
All right.
As for you, Black, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't...
I always envied you. You leaving gave me the perfect... And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it
Tja,
would have been.
einzig ist nie zu spät, Guys. Schöne Geschichte.
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Our work used to be the pride of... Now, we churn out the same. It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my sons. I've kept working, honing my skill. The average castle apprentice has as much passion. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of you.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their lives to... But that doesn't mean I couldn't... Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's...
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me...
I never thought I'd...
Ah, schön. Eins coole Nebenquest.
I'd say that went pretty...
Even better.
Sid.
Ein Ziel.
And this is?
A token of a... but... designs for a certain sword.
Now hold on. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries.
Nice, jetzt kommt das Sache schon näher.
I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel. And I've learned up at the engravings on that thing. And they're not just for...
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravos? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs between the two of us.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if...
As long as he can keep up.
Right. Zoltan.
Okay. Kehr ins Versteck zurück. Also hier gibt es noch mega viele Quests. Die muss ich erstmal machen. Ich muss mir gleich aber erstmal halt reinholen.
Everything's back the way it was.
Take that, you naughty...
Hello.
Clyde!
I just wanted to see how the town's been.
Since all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and firmly at the helm. Just as the...
Are you a lord? They're going to make him the Lord of Dal.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child. But if the people wish
Sehr
me
cool,
to
die werden
lead
auch
them,
demokratisch
I
hier.
shall. And my... Speaking of, maybe a rather May there. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in put, and they have formed what one could call, and they grow more all.
We'll fight them all off, just like, won't we?
Of course we will. If we can, the longer we avoid facing this one, the more Our best hope is to, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have perhaps a certain lord under.
How could I?
Victor, I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving it.
I'll go and speak with him.
Können wir vorher noch einen Heiltrinker einkaufen, geil?
What's the difference?
Ah, der ist ja direkt bei uns.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Weil ich auch ein Outlaw bin. Hi, Victor.
Still in Dallas.
Ah,
I thought you'd have returned to...
I did. I've developed something, and having worked so hard to see it saved from one sentiment, Master Lubor certainly...
You're not the only...
What is...
He asked for my aid, and he said that you might be...
Then you've come at just the right time. There are more camps in the vicinity, but we must strike together, and we must strike...
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
Okay, mach ich. Aber erstmal muss ich mit dem Heiltrank holen. Ah, nervig. Sehr nervig. Wieso kann man keinen Schokobo in der Stadt riden? Ah, okay.
When the Fang fella took my livelihood with him.
We need someone who can bring the whole town together.
Nein, ich need erstmal jemand, der mir hier Potions verkauft.
Good day, my lord. My thanks. An excellent choice.
Easy.
Go with Gilbert.
Go with Gilbert, okay. Na doch, komm. So müssen wir erst wieder hier lang.
Mustard and man.
Fresh silks from the Canva caravan.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them. They'll be no match for us.
Come on. Time to fight. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Toggle. Easy peasy, easy peasy.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers.
Ja, ich hab alles gemacht.
Take his head off.
Ich bin 10 Level über die. Wieso gibt's denn nicht ein System, das skaliert? Wie bei Diablo. Bisschen leicht. Jetzt zaubert hier wieder an. Ne? Nice. Das war bestimmt nicht das einzige Camp für die Mission, oder? War ein bisschen easy gewesen.
Sid.
Aha, noch eins.
Ah, I see that. No, but no. What is it? The whole town. They're saying that Lubor. What? Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let some of the children spotted him, and when Lubor felled him with a bolt of and without a crit. But that's not. It is if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. Fuck. I don't know where we go from here, but I know you're right.
Krass. Plot Twist. Holy. Der ist auch ein Träger und hat's verheimlicht. Holy moly, da brennt ja die Hütte. Jetzt gehe ich auch manuell wieder zurück in die Stadt. Okay.
And now I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. Well,
We're sorry, Lubor, but we just...
There's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to me is that...
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
Wie den plötzlich alle hassen, wenn er ein Träger ist.
Once people make up we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudice... You're right. I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmat. You hit...
Nicht schon wieder reden.
Lubor, I can't promise.
Meine Güte. Ich will nicht mit allen reden.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along. Forgive me for disturbing.
As have I, Lord. The rumors that
he'll never be mayor now. But what if his wares? In this, at least, he's done the town a service.
Leniency.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied.
So what do you propose? Will you drive? Perhaps. And they will thank. The townsfolk have made their minds up. Nor I. You never know. Once they're all right.
Das war's dann schon? Okay.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side? I assume...
There's still hope.
But...
You mustn't think like that. We'll talk some sense.
No. And your effort...
But Lube...
Rosina would... That steel does not lie. To yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with the blade of her own mate. But I do not doubt that she was always true, and so must I be.
That's cool.
And now, I must embrace my new role of villain. For only united can they hope to I'll need to make a...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the...
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is get...
I would not take it.
Over. And so just like that. I thought you would, but it seems you... Victor. Forget it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You sure you're making them?
Of those available to me? Ah, but where are my manners? Right then.
If there's anything...
I'll...
Als ob der geht. Also uns erwarten noch ganz viele Fortsetzungen von den Nebenstories anscheinend. Nur eigentlich will weiter überpowered sein. Okay, dann müssen wir noch die da oben machen und da unten ist auch noch eine. Gehen wir erstmal hin. Gehen wir erstmal dahin. Hallo, wie geht's euch hier?
Lord Rossfield, is there aught?
Perhaps. Have you learned anything of note?
Little and
I see.
Be assured, even now.
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. as if protect. Secrets with should our method mayhap it would please you. Would that be possible? Of course. Perchance you are familiar with Cret. I was due to visit my colleagues. If you would
All right.
They will be. Might I suggest you? It will lead you straight.
Thank you.
I wish you.
Sehr freundlich.
A village
Die
built around an
Scientology.
airship. Sounds like another lost one.
Wie komme ich denn da hin, wenn das hier gesperrt ist? Vielleicht sagt ihr mir irgendwas, wenn ich da bin.
I hope you know. But is it just as friendly?
Mal schauen. Da steht, es wäre nicht passierbar. Jetzt kann ich noch keinen Schokobo nehmen. Ja. Sehr weit weg und komisch, ne?
Time to fight.
Nee. Time to run. So, wie komme ich jetzt darüber? Wie komme ich dahin? Da muss ich mal googeln. Ewige Pflichtquest. Nein, nicht die Überfahrt. Ewige Pflicht. Da. Heißt im Oberlisten der Ölfahrt läuft in Richtung Westen durch den Schatten des Tels und weiter zum Quest. Hä? Zum Oberlisten Goldener Pfad. Da unten. Ah, okay. Okay. Easy. Aber sehr weit.
Good girl. Faster.
Faster. Es kennt er halt. Stickslot. Graphic Designer. Wieso leben eigentlich Grafikdesigner davon, Leute random auf Discord zu adden? Sehr komisch.
No holding back.
Sehr, sehr komisch. Sehr sassy. Fast so sassy wie dieser Weg hier.
Be safe.
Auch wieder ein Lost Place Dorf. Holy moly. Oh, never mind.
Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors.
Keine Musik.
You're finished.
Sehr komische Musik habe ich schon, ja. Hm? Ach, da sind mehrere Gruppen hier.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Let's try.
Echos bezwungen.
Should have stayed. These must be Cyril's.
You have Arthur.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive, I did not recognize you. We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this, thanks to them, and to you.
You call them your brothers? Might still be alive. Surely this survey wasn't.
We are charged with a duty of the highest in...
And you think your dead brothers...
I know they would. They gave their lives now. To what do we owe...
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That is...
Sehr trocken alles.
May the firebird's flame burn.
Oh, keine Ahnung, keine Umgebung, Umarmung.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another.
Ja, das machen wir eben noch. Das Echo von Grozit.
Good girl. Run like the wind. Straight home now.
Shiva!
That's all of them.
Da gehen wir trotzdem noch die Nebenquest abgeben. Einmal London.
Ah,
yeah.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform you for...
Cyril, losses which could have been avoided. Were these your...
No. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the...
Even when death is...
My lord, I fear the Undying have served the Phoenix. We live to serve the Phoenix.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a word of... It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to provide your survey parties with an escort. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix. Please.
I thank you. If you will permit me to respond, and we of the Undying will do as first shield to the Phoenix.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind.
Der sieht aus wie der von Game of Thrones. Der Valamorins-Typ. So, dann sind wir ja mit dem Gebiet auch fertig. Mit den Quests und allen drum und dran. Perfekt. Oh, da oben ist jetzt wieder einer aufgetaucht. In Bocklat. Ich glaube, die war da vorher noch nicht. Ja, ich hatte übersehen.
what's happened? The guards at the gate blew right up.
Ah,
that is good.
Yes, but I still have much, and you couldn't do me a...
Natürlich.
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravan, find out exactly how much faster.
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. I know, no buts.
Was hier passiert?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from the talks with the Republic. I've reached an agreement with the Silver, though prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above, but the consortium offered double what we did.
And you had no opportunity?
None at all.
Elle? I saw Vonnie leaving.
And with good reason.
Damn.
But I thought we were the only ones that... How did the consortium...
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. I'm going to
Alone?
Are you offering to be... How kind. You go to Cashlock Theatre. Even if I failed, someone needs to prepare...
Oh, and that's...
Muss ich Bodycard spielen?
Well, for meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it. She means to stay with us then.
You have to trust.
You're right. And if El's off, so I bid you. I'll gather. You go to. I'll do.
Jo, kann die.
All right.
Ah, wieso ist da unten kein Obelisk?
Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Who needs a porter when there's
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Seems like this is the end.
When are they gonna let us through?
Good girl.
Here they are now.
You wish to consult?
I did. It's about the... We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them.
You misunderstand. The consult... It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer, and so we...
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined. But what is done is done. Come then.
Alas, you are too late. We rarely take on such unconventional... The bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from... A most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed. That's what you get when you deal with...
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, the cultural... They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard. And treat them like king...
That does sound... No matter then. If they... And with it...
My associates...
Das war doch, das war keine gute Information, aber sehr friedlich.
I'm sorry you weren't able to...
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did... Their representative hinted at a possible... I feigned interest in joining them in the... As soon as he left...
So you know...
No. I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. They deserved... I wanted...
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on.
I'll get...
Drache? Oh oh.
Hold on, Theo.
Hä, da unten, oder was? Eieiei.
Good girl.
Alter, wie krass glitschen Ambrosia als in letzter Zeit rum. Zumindest der Kopf sah so filetmäßig aus. Oh nein, der ist wieder da unten, oder was? Oh nee. Oh, ich hasse es. Ich werde bambuselt.
Time to fight.
Kann ich hier runterspringen? Bitte. Ja.
Back to the stables, girl.
Oh, was ist das für eine Musik?
Where's the upriver? He led the dragon that way. We just have to pray.
I can do better than.
Alter, die Kriegstrommeln. Ist das der Drache? Aber nicht. Was ist das doch? Ignorieren jetzt einfach alles. Nein, nach vorne. Ah, das ist doch nicht noch 200 Meter weg, oder was? Und ich kann ihn nicht mit dem Schokobo. Da ist es schon so akasisch.
Damn it. The heat is too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Halt.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Da ist er doch schon.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. This one.
Oh, nice go. Und will er? Junge, ist der nervig. Dieser Drache.
That's a good boy. Thicker. This one. This one.
Nice. Akasischer Drache erlebt. Und ich krieg nur 1000. Wenn ich mit Leute labern, krieg ich 2800.
Clive? Theodore.
Ach ja,
I'm worried for...
Oh nein.
We have to get you out of here.
Nicht Theo.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Vera or no, there's only so much ether a man can take. And that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore.
Muss ich nicht gegen ihn kämpfen, oder?
And so will you! Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
What the fuck, die lösen sich einfach auf. Alter, what the fuck. Das kam unerwartet, holy moly. Der arme Theo.
Thank you, Clive.
That was true. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone because I sent him to
It wasn't against it. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could
live my own. He never could.
It really happened. He once told me Theo was the...
We grew up in Canva, and I was chosen to... I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo, a late bloomer. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until my parents tried to drive him out of the house before they could.
Theo told me something. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of... But he said you deserved a better life than this. Just as you freed...
I would be lying if I said I had not. How much easier my life might have been if I had devoted myself to the... But I have never... Being with my brother meant more to me than... I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made.
He was never a burden. If anything,
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been great, and that he wanted to repay you by letting neither you nor Theo wade each other. You did what, and you always would.
You're right. It was so weak. Oh, Theo.
Alter Mann. Kannst halt so belanglose Nebenquests. Okay, was heißt belanglos, ne? Aber nicht so welche, die right in the field sind. Who cut the onions?
We can make a difference here. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we're bringing Smart and to Theo. This is the life
I've made a choice to continue helping.
Thank you. Let's go on together.
Traurig, Alter. Sehr traurig. So, jetzt sind wir bei der ganzen Region fertig, ne? Warte mal, sind wir komplett fertig mit den Nebenquests? Sieht actually so aus. Ich noch die im Versteck. Ja, dann gebe ich die kurz ab und dann speichere ich den mal aus. Dann machen wir morgen mit der Nebenquest weiter. Let's go. Nice. War Zufall, dass ich die traurigste ganz am Schluss gemacht habe.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of perfume.
We were just about... It's funny. You remember Camille? We'll be the steel, meanwhile. Will be tempered in a fire, and that whetstone from the Outer Isles. And the final flourish.
A team effort, led by...
Now, save that right.
To the bellows.
Krieg ich jetzt einfach so ein neues Schwert? Ich dachte, das wäre das legendäre. Geil.
The sword to end it.
Thank you.
So, does this make...
This? It'll take more than that to earn us out, but we're up for the...
Echt, das... Warte mal, was? War Ragnarok das legendäre Schwert?
material. Zoltan and I got...
We reckon with those items there, we could craft...
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd...
One legend at a time, eh, lads?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my part.
Then...
Cute. Holy. Götterdämmerung, das ist das genau. Götterdämmerung. Holy moly. Wie krass dieses Schwert ist. So, hier komme ich doch auch zu der Nebenquest, ne? Ja.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had.
Canva lost.
Hier komme ich nicht runter, oder? Ah, ich hasse es.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for a lesson?
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Ah, I see. So... Good, thankfully. So blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter.
Come on, Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid. And I ain't about to let your good deed...
It's fine.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure
You could just...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could... And I reckon I know how. It's a
stretchy metal.
Ah.
Wieder schwarzer Bildschirm und irgendwelche Geräusche.
So, thank you all.
And I wanted to get some practice in. Can't think of any right. Maybe one day.
Was habe ich jetzt gekriegt von ihm? Trankbeutel weiß ich nicht, okay. Maximal verwässert. Nice. Nice, nur Trophy. So, dann gucken wir noch kurz bei. Gibt es schon eine neue Monsterliste? Gibt es, sieht aber nicht so aus, ne? So. Schon Maximum rufen sie.
How may I help you today, Clyde?
Ne, holy moly, immer noch so viel. What the fuck?
Come again. I may have more for you.
Nur die 2S? Ja. Ich die S auch mal. Nächstes Mal vielleicht versuche ich die schon. So, dann speichern wir mal. Ja, haben wir alle Nebenquests in der Welt fertig. Können wir morgen weiter mit der Mainquest machen. Let's go. So, jetzt rate ich aber gleich mal. Das habe ich immer wieder vergessen. Mit einem Zuschauer. Also dann, bis dann. Morgen werde ich auf jeden Fall auch weiter streamen. Bis dahin eine gute Nacht. So, und ich rate jetzt mal einen guten Stick-Slot. Warte, was? Achso, ja. Ah, ich muss dann aber schnell den Ton drüber machen.